So Biochem, although it is a science passage or science section, actually resembles cars more than resembles CP in that content takes a back seat, and what takes precedence is your ability to read and parse out information. For that reason, there's the two aspects of Biobauchem that comprise a passage, first being figures and figure interpretation, and second being the little paragraphs. It's important to have a mastery of both elements if you want to hit that beautiful, glorious 132 in Biobauchem. Now, when it comes to reading, you're going to come across sometimes something known as a cascade. A cascade is one of those crazy biochem pathways that just take like 100 steps. You hear Reginald 6 results in an increase of NF kappa beta, which results in a decrease of 5,6B, which results in the proliferation of Tona Harding's triple axel at the Olympic Games, like something crazy like that, right? There's a way to make that simpler so that you're not rereading and constantly looking over that to answer a question. And one thing you can do is called cascade mapping. And if you want to map cascades, keep in track of the noun plus verb combos. What does that mean? I'll show you. Binding of rank to rank L. The verb here is binding. Rank to rank L is the noun. Causes downstream effects. So causes downstream effects through recruitment. Causes the verb, downstream effects the noun. Recruitment of TRF. Recruitment's verb. TRF6 is a noun. Rank is involved in multiple downstream signaling cascades, and 4 of those direct immediate development of mature osteoclasts and OPCs. There isn't really anything that's too mappable here, so I'm going to move on, or nothing that immediately sticks out. In one of the 4 pathways, transcription factor NF beta, that's the noun, is activated. That's the verb, which leads to increased expression. That's the verb of the proto-oncogene CFOS. That's the noun. CFOS interacts, verb, with another transcription factor known as NFATC, noun, to promote, verb, the expression of genes related to osteoclasts. So promote genes related to osteoclasts. Perfect. And now that I've done that, what I can do now is something known as mapping. And mapping takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of intuitive ability, as well as a little bit of if you're good at cars, you're probably going to be good at mapping. Rank binds to rank L. The legend I use there is a plus, rank L, which causes downstream effects through recruitment of TRF. I'm going to rephrase that. Results in a recruitment of TRF, because you want to make sure it's chronological. TRF6, which then increases downstream effects. Okay. Just make this smaller for myself. In one of these 4 pathways, so I'm going to go ahead and do a drop-down menu from downstream effects, because there are 4 pathways, and sometimes later in the passage, there can be the second pathway or the third. I want to create more space. So I call this a drop-down menu. Through recruitment of TRF6, in one of those 4 pathways, transcription factor NF kappa beta is activated, NF kappa beta, which leads to increased expression of proto-oncogene CFOS. Increased expression of CFOS, which interacts, so that's a plus, with NFATC, to promote the expression of genes. Promote is an up arrow. Genes related to osteoclasts, so osteoclasts. Okay, beautiful. Now, that didn't take that long at all. And here's how useful it is. You get a question. Oh, I missed something. Oh, no, I did. You get a question. How does an increase of rank L affect CFOS? The answer is right in front of you. You just have to skip past this. If you increase rank L, up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, increases CFOS. Boom. How does a decrease in rank L affect CFOS? Well, up arrow, positive correlation, positive correlation, positive correlation. Therefore, if there's a decrease in rank L, there's a decrease in CFOS. Now, another thing about the drop-down menu that is useful is that, say I have something like CREB 9 or CREB 36, which inhibits NF kappa beta pathway. How would I show that? One thing I do is I can use this inhibition symbol and write down Krebs 36. 36. So what this tells me is generally in the drop-down menus, what's left of the menu is what affects the pathway. What's right of the menu is what's affected by the pathway. So for example, I know from this one that Krebs, this inhibits NF-kappa beta and inhibits CFOS, inhibits this entire pathway. And say I have something like CFOS results in an increase in proto-oncogene, so lymphoma, and decrease, or actually results in a decrease in apoptosis, which results in an increase in lymphoma by affecting one of the central hallmarks. So I would do a drop-down menu from CFOS. I write down results in a decrease in apoptosis, which results in an increase in lymphoma. This is called map. It's really useful. It's really good. And use it. Sometimes you can create multiple maps in one passage. I would say that mapping takes a lot less time than being able to go back and reread. So map whenever you want to, map whenever you feel like it, map when you need to, I think. But sometimes I just map to map. In full length 5, I didn't miss a single question in full length 5 because almost all those questions were based upon the passage and you can use maps for. Cool. All right. Essentially, all I'm saying is create a little legend for yourself. I have a little legend. I do up arrow increase, down arrow decrease. X is disables, so I can write down X here if something like 5B disables this. This is inhibits, this is binding, and I can sometimes do this for phosphorylation. And actually a student taught me that. Her name is Yasmin. She's really smart. So yeah, beautiful. Good luck.